Hi friends, welcome. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping in. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subby friend. And if you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up. So today's project is this pop socket here. So this would be like for an engagement or somebody who's just gotten married. I think that this turned out super, super cute. I definitely love it. And so this one, I used the Dress It Up buttons for the wedding rings, my Cricut to make the I Do, and then the champagne and the bubbles are, of course, Dress It Up buttons. And then this is Glitter Chimp glitter. My pop socket, as always, came from Glitter Chimp as well. And I just think that this turned out so cute. I'm definitely loving it. Very, very cute. So hopefully the weather will at some point here start getting consistently better so I can do some tumblers. I don't really have space in my garage to be able to do tumblers, so I am catching up on pop sockets right now. And I have a really fun one that I'm going to be doing a little later this week, but I hope you guys like this, and if you'd like to see me put it together, just stay tuned and we will make this. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day, friends. Thank you again for stopping in, and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, so with this one, I've got some epoxy left over from another project. So I'm going to put some more in here. So this is like a white mother of pearl is the color. I'm going to put some more epoxy in there. And then I'm going to add this powder blue to it. I was going to use that mother of pearl for something else. This is Glitter Chimp's powder blue. But I just thought, you know, something blue would be like a nice touch to this one. So this is going to be like an engagement pop socket. Oh yeah, that color came out even prettier than I was hoping, so that's always a good thing. So with this one, what I'm gonna do, I have these champagne bottles and there's some little bubbles in there, and then I just have to find them. You know, sometimes I put things in so many different places, which is not very smart of me, but you know, I mean, I always blame it on time, which really is it. I get rushed and whatever. So, but I have some of those little buttons that are wedding rings. So it's the engagement ring and the wedding band. So I'll be using those also. So what I'll do is I'll put, you know, I do in cursive right here. And then I'll put the engagement ring and wedding band, and then I'll put like some champagne and bubbles on it. And this will be really fun. All right, so on this one, I decided to do my I Do in a print and cut. So if you want to do words using print and cut, then, because I was printing a bunch of other stuff anyways, and I wanted to use, you know, sort of like thinner writing, and that way I didn't have to worry about being able to, you know, I didn't have to worry about weeding it. And you know, since I'm using clear sticker paper, it doesn't matter. But if you want to turn words into print and cut, all you have to do is flatten it. Once you flatten it, then you can make it into print and cut. All right, so for now, this one is just gonna get this, because afterwards we've got champagne, we've got like some, you know, the little bubbles, and we're gonna put wedding rings on. Now I used my epoxy mixer for my epoxy, which gives me a really, nice clear finish. If I had, any bubbles or anything though that I needed to worry about, then all I would need to do is I could either, spray some greater than 90% alcohol, or I could just, take my heat gun over it. All right, I already love this one. Like, if you have somebody who is getting engaged, like just got engaged, or, they're getting ready to get married, like, I feel like this is so cute. This is going to be such a cute pop socket. I already love it. So, and I like that we did the white and then added the little bit of blue to it, because it's white with just a little bit of blue in there. So now, I've got the wedding rings, and then I've got the champagne, and then this pack has some bubbles with it. So the champagne pack I did get off the website, the Dress It Up Buttons website. And then the wedding rings, those I actually bought at Walmart. So this has got some champagne glasses, some little bubbles. I gotta be careful because it's so easy to like do overkill when you've got like lots of cute things you want to put on them. And then wedding rings. So I feel like the wedding rings would maybe be up here, right? And then let me take the backing off, and then so the champagne glasses, maybe they're gonna, I feel like the champagne glasses will be overkill. All right, so I have my resin. Now I'm just gonna take these off for just a second, and I'll put those back on. Now I'm gonna just kind of go in, and I wanna fill in down here because it definitely was not nice and even. And then since I'm doing that, it'll give me an opportunity to fill in a little bit more up here. Now I don't want to fill in too much up here because I am going to be putting my pieces on, and I don't want them to cause it to run over if I can help it, So now we'll put this. Bubble. And see, I'm running over a bit over here. So when this gets semi-dry, but not really dry, I'll come in and just sort of clean up around the edges because I did go just a little bit too much. Would have been fine if it weren't for the fact that I was putting pieces on it, you know what I mean? Then I'll put my rings. All right, so my project is, this project here is done. I pulled the bow out because I'm not going to use it on this one. And I'm going to actually use it on another project that I'm doing. So I really love how this turned out. I did have to go in because I just overfilled the epoxy, and I had to go in after about 4 hours and just clean up around these edges and stuff here because it did spill over. So, and I like to do it like when it's like sticky hard, but not completely hard, and then I can just come in and just clean it up from around here. And I love how this turned out. So now I'm gonna put the pop socket on it. So this turned out so cute. I love this. And so also it's very cold here. It's like 40 degrees. So if you hear noise, it is the heater going. So sorry about that. So I have my epoxy and I have my pop socket. These pop sockets are from Glitter Chimp. These are the ones I generally buy unless I'm doing unless I'm buying sublimation ones. The sublimation ones I don't get from Glitter Chimp. But these regular ones I get from Glitter Chimp. They're 55 cents a piece. I feel like that's a really good price. And also you can get so many different colors, and they come pretty quickly, so I really like them. So I don't put too much on here because I don't want it to, you know, move all over the place or anything. And then I'm just gonna put my pop socket on, and I'm gonna let it rest and dry. Be really careful, especially like if you're doing several projects at a time like I'm doing right now, because I get epoxy on my gloves. And, you know, I don't want to change my gloves between every project if I can help it, because, you know, that gets expensive. Gloves are not cheap. So be careful not to get like epoxy on your project. And I'm just going to let this just sit and rest. And then when it's all nice and dry, then we'll come back.